Magic Johnson. That's what you said.
Yeah, Magic Johnson with athleticism and defense. I stand on that. That's his ceiling. Like, is he gonna reach it? I don't know. That's his ceiling, and I'm like, that's no troll. That I promise you, I'm not trolling when I say that. That's how good he can be. Is he gonna be that good? I don't know. Wemby's ceiling is the GOAT. Is he going to be the GOAT? I don't know. But Amen Thompson has the talent to be that good. And I wholeheartedly believe that. Wholeheartedly.
Yo, Marz.
The chat watches the break of 10 blocks.
It
sounds so loud right now.
I get what you're saying. Like, okay,
when Steph Curry came in, if someone said he has the ceiling to be the best point guard ever, we would have looked at him like he was crazy. And guess what?
Right.
All right.
Pretty close.
We get that. We get that, Marz. I'm saying, like, what is his actual, like, where do you see
I realistically see
where do you see him getting
a player?
Okay, Marz, hold on. Before you go
better than what Ben Simmons was meant to be.
That's what I was going to ask you, Marz. We're in year 7. Who is Amen Thompson? We're in year 7.
What people thought Ben Simmons was going to be.
So it's the
or what Ben Simmons was in 2018?
No, he's better than that. Imagine where Ben Simmons was in 2019, and that's year 3, and then where you thought Ben Simmons was heading, Amen Thompson will be there.
Literally Magic Johnson with the jump shot. I'm just saying,
I'm not projecting a jump shot for him. I'm gonna be honest.
Got you. No, but people
everything else.
Ben Simmons to Magic Johnson. That was the comp.
I don't care about what people compared him to coming into the NBA. I'm talking about what is he?
No, even after his rookie season, like after his first 2-3 years, people cared. Okay, Jason Kidd was another guy. Him or Magic Johnson. Obviously, the height, the playmaking, passing at his height, did a big thing with the Magic comparisons. But that was his comp.
Okay, cool.
I stand with what I said too.
You said John
floor is John Wall.
The floor is John Wall. 2017 John Wall.
I don't think he can handle the ball as well as John Wall could. That's why I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, Ron, send yourself.
If you guys watch Amen Thompson,
please
get out of here, Ron.
So his floor is a 20 and 10 guy. That's his floor.
Get out of here.
He's right?
Marz.
That's his floor.
If you're looking at it from a statistical standpoint,
so
he might average a triple double. Like, I'm gonna be honest, he might. He has the potential to average a 20.
So he's a 20 and 10 all league defender at the least. That's who he is.
I don't know about 20 a game. He said that. I'm with.
That's John Wall in 2017. He's a 20.
That's why John Wall to me, man. But Jason Kidd, statistically,
okay, all right, that's cool.
I got to start watching Amen Thomas more, and I got to start paying more attention to him because I got to see what Marz is seeing with this.
Every. If you guys like intangibles, every winning play that needs to be made, he'll do it. Contested rebounds, he'll do it. Offensive rebounds, he'll do it. Dive on the floor for loose balls, he'll do it. Get his hands on every single pass in the passing lanes, he'll do it. Switch on to everyone 1 through 4, he'll do it. He'll even switch on to 5s. Now he's not very good.
This sounds like Avery Bradley to me.
A bigger version of Avery Bradley. That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like Avery Bradley. Why we gotta be Magic Johnson?
Match that with some of the best floor vision for a young player in the NBA. Match that with some of the best passing for a young player in the NBA. Bradley to me. No knock being one of the best athletes in the NBA.
No knock to men because Avery Bradley was cold, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can say it sounds like Avery Bradley on defense. Cool. Avery Bradley was an elite defender. Then put that with some of the best passing in the NBA, some of the best vision in the NBA, and he's one of the 10 best athletes in the NBA. I don't care. Like, that's what he is. And he's 21. I'm not saying he's going to be Magic Johnson. I'm not saying he's going to be, well, he probably will be Ben Simmons. But that's the level of talent he has. And I'm sorry, if you don't watch Houston, don't tell me about Amen Thompson's ceiling. I'm gonna be honest. Don't talk to me about Amen Thompson.
I've only watched them. Unfortunately, Marz, and you and I actually watched we did the Boston game, and
he had like 15 rebounds. That was his first start in the NBA.
Yeah,
were they contested rebounds?
I gotta watch more.
Like 4 of them.
All of them.
Like he gets actual rebounds, not this wide open Jalen Green rebounds. Actual rebounds. That's what he gets. Actual rebounds. Like, he's a special talent, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you've watched him and you don't see, like, sure, don't say Magic Johnson. I'm not saying he's gonna win 5 rings and 3 finals MVPs and 3 MVPs. You know I don't care about the accolades. I'm talking about player for player. He can be the best passing guard in the NBA. He can be the best transition guard in the NBA.
John Wall.
And then match that with being the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's probably gonna he'll average, if not a triple double, close to it.
That sounds like the best player in the league, Marz. That sounds like we talking about the best player in the league.
No, because Wemby's going to exist. He's not
okay. What I'm saying is that
he can be the best guard in the league. He can be the best guard in the league.
Wow. Okay.
That's his potential. That's how good he can be. I tried to tell you that when he was coming out of OTE, but no one wanted to listen. But it all depends on if he can improve his ball handle, because his handle is shaky at best. And I'm not even projecting him to be able to shoot. If he can shoot, everything changes. But he's not going to be able to.
I think he'll develop a jumper, Marz. I think it'll be competent. Marz, here's the thing, though. If he can, I'm not saying that dude's going to turn into Dame or anything like that. I just think it will be maybe not even respectable, but he'll knock it down.
Russell Westbrook.
I think he'll be a little better than Russ, though.
Smarter Russ? Oh my God!
I think he'll be
for sure smarter. Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to
Russ.
I don't think he'll be able to shoot as well as Russ did. But
I'm moving to Houston and getting season tickets. If that's what I'm looking at, a smarter Russ.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit.
I was gonna say, like Russ with basketball IQ.
What?
Okay, let's not act like Russ.
I'm moving to Houston.
Yeah,
but Amen Thompson has the potential to average triple doubles. Like, the one thing that is probably the most questionable is if he can average 10 assists, and that's just because he can't play make. And yes, he will be the best passing guard in the NBA, if not top 3. Him, Luka, and Tyrese Haliburton. That'll be the top 3.
John,
that's also going to be predicated, Marz, on who is around him too. Because when you're talking about passing the basketball, like what Luka is doing, what Luka also, but what Joker is doing. So you see what they look like without Joker on the floor. So if I'm looking at Amen Thompson having that kind of impact, we're also going to be talking about a guy who's in the league MVP. He's going to be in league MVP conversations. He's going to be, like you said, if he's the best guard in the league, he's going to be in the best player in the league conversations. If he's going to be that good, because when you're talking about a guy who's the best passing guard, that means my team is going to be awesome.
Yeah,
that means
we might have the best passing big at that time and the best passing guard. Now, guard is difficult because obviously Luka, Trae Young, Tyrese Haliburton. So I'm not saying definitively he's going to be the best passing guard.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be top 5. Like I will stand on that. He's going to be top 5. Will he be a better passer than Luka? Maybe not. Will he be a better passer than Haliburton? Maybe not. Will he be a better passer than Trae Young? Maybe not. Can he be? Certainly. Just based on the fact that
keep Hallie out of this.
The ability for him to hang in the air and make some of the kick-out passes he can make just off sheer athleticism, the vision he has, the ability to play make in transition that I think trumps Luka and Trae, not Tyrese yet. The ability for him to make passes with both hands is elite. And he's doing this at 21 and he's raw. Like he doesn't raw. There's a lot he has to learn, but the baseline of what he's just capable of doing of pure instinct is ridiculous. So I'm projecting him.
Know what he out there doing. He's just out there running around.
You up here ad-libbing, Ron? You ad-libbing?
I've actually watched Amen Thompson play this year. I don't only watch Kings games, all right? And I don't only watch the games that are on TNT. I've watched the men play.
Right, but back to Marz's point, I mean, the Jason Kidd logic, because Jason Kidd was so much responsible. He was responsible for so much, and he required so much attention on the backboard, slowing him down in transition, passing the basketball in the half court. Okay, sure, Jason Kidd wasn't a knockdown mid-range shooter, but it was respectable. And he ended up adding the 3-ball to his game. To say that Amen Thompson, I keep calling him Thompson, I'm sorry. Say that Amen Thompson could be comparable to Jason Kidd, that means that we're talking about possibly an all-time great guard. That's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, that's a ceiling. But I mean, with the way the guard's position is upgrading throughout NBA history, I'm not, because Jason Kidd was the best point guard in the league for a few years, from like
yes, he was
01 to like however long you want to say. I'm not about to argue Steve Nash or whatever. So however long you want to say, I'm not saying that because Luka is better than Luka and whoever is better than the guards that existed 20 years ago, in my opinion. So I'm not saying he's going to be better than Luka offensively, especially because I don't think he's going to ever score as good as those guys. But from a player like comparison standpoint, he'll play comparably to how guys like Jason Kidd and Magic Johnson play. Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's going to achieve as much as Magic Johnson. I'm not saying, because Magic Johnson in the 80s, by far the best guard. Amen Thompson probably isn't going to be that. But from a player comparison standpoint, how he's going to play, minus the post game, he's going to play similarly to how Magic Johnson and Jason Kidd played. It's the player choice way. That them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice
ain't a joint way.